Olivia, how dare you ignore me? How can you disrespect your mother-in-law? How could you behave like that?
Hi, Susie. I didn't mean to ignore you. Could you tell me what has made you upset? I checked our WhatsApp messages, but I don't think you asked me to do something.
What? Are you sure you don't understand what you did? You haven't contacted me for 2 months, and you say you didn't mean to ignore me? I can't understand your way of thinking at all.
Well, actually, I haven't contacted you for the last 2 months. But there's no need to contact you since there's nothing that I have to talk about. Since James and I got married and started our new life together, we have agreed that you wouldn't interfere too much with our lives and would live separately.
That's something you agreed to on your own, but not with me. Besides, I'm reaching out to you because I have something to talk about. It's something you should remember, but do you remember that?
I'm actually not really sure. Can you tell me what is that?
It's been 2 months since our last messages, so I'm reaching out to you to see if there's any resolution or conclusion about our discussion.
Well, I still don't understand what you're talking about.
Are you serious? I can't believe you can't remember such an important thing.
I'm so sorry. Can you tell me what it is about?
It's about all of us living together.
Oh.
So, have you already made a decision about it?
Well, I think we have already told you that we wouldn't be able to.
I told you that I couldn't agree on that.
James also personally told you that we wouldn't be able to. You also agreed at that time.
Olivia, are you really James's wife?
What do you mean?
If you understand his feeling, you shouldn't have come to such a conclusion. It's true that I held my tongue at the time when he told me that, but that was just to save his reputation. Actually, the one who should save face is you as his wife.
Excuse me?
He is a true gentleman, so he is just hesitant to say anything against you. You keep saying that you don't want to live with me. James is very kind, so he just pretended to agree with you. You took the words as he said, and you didn't even try to understand his true feelings. You are not suitable as his wife.
I don't know what you are trying to say. Even though you repeat saying that you can't agree with that, this really is the result of our mutual understanding. After we got married, we both agreed to move away from his parents' house and live on our own. We also decided not to contact you unless we have something to talk about, and not to live together. We've told you that, and you agreed to all of that.
So I'm saying that is just your opinion.
No, as I've been saying, it's what we all, including you, have agreed.
You're so selfish and push your own opinions, and you can't even think about your husband and his mother. It's been a year since you got married, and you still don't have enough awareness of what it means to be a wife? Saving husband's face is one of the requirements to be a good wife. You need to learn to be a little more humble. Let me, as your mother-in-law, educate you on that. Knowing you, I actually anticipated that you would refuse me living with you for some reason anyway. I've already sent all my stuff over there.
No way.
You won't be able to refuse after me moving in. Now we can live together.
Oh no. Please consider again before moving in.
This is something I've already decided. Since you have become his wife, you should follow his mother's words.
We have already told you before, but my parents currently live with us. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. You told me that your mother had a brain hemorrhage after your father passed away 10 years ago. She survived, but she has a disability because of that. She is now living with you and you take care of her. Is that right?
That's right.
That's another thing I don't understand. Your mother lives with you, But why do you refuse to let me move in?
My mother needs care. My dad has already passed away, and my relatives live far away, so there is no one else to take care of her but me.
My husband also has passed away last year.
You don't have any health challenges. James told me that the results of your medical checkup last month were very good. Your husband's pension and inheritance are also sufficient to support your living. Moreover, I remember that you mentioned it was comfortable to be alone.
It's what I've said before, but not now. I can't believe you let an old mother-in-law like me live alone. You are really mean.
No, that's not what I meant.
So, it seems like even though I am your relative, you treat me like a stranger and don't want me to live with you. You take good care of your own mother and are harsh with your mother-in-law. I can't believe that such a woman is the wife of my son. Why do you involve him in your mother's care? If you want to take care of your mother, why don't you do it yourself?
It's James who suggested us living with my mother.
I'm sure he wants to live with me too.
As I've been explaining.
Oh my God, you are really irritating me. Regardless of what you say, we are going to live together.
Even if you say so, we don't even have any available room.
You should make room for me. Your mother is bedridden anyway. She doesn't need a private room. Put her in the hallway.
How could you say that?
If you don't like it, I'll give you another option. Give me your room. My stuff will arrive at your place tomorrow. Prepare my room by then.
It's impossible.
I don't care what you say. You are so stupid. You never understand what I mean. I think I'll block you on WhatsApp. I'll talk with James directly.
Susie?
See you soon at your house.
James, sorry to interrupt you while you're working. Do you have time now?
Yes, I do. What happened?
I just got messages from your mom.
What? My mom?
It seems like she still hasn't given up on living together with us.
Seriously? I told her that we are living with your mom.
I told her that too, and she is aware of that, but she still wants to move into our place. I was trying to explain to her again, but in the meantime, your mom blocked my WhatsApp account.
Oh my God.
Maybe how I explained made her feel bad.
I'd rather say she's just getting ahead of herself. She's kind of narrow-minded and short-tempered and impatient. And she's a bit too conservative. Basically, I guess she doesn't get along with our generation.
I see. Oh, she said she's going to contact you directly to discuss her moving in. So I think she'll reach out to you soon.
Got it.
I'm sorry, I feel like I'm leaving everything to you.
Don't worry. It's my mom who is causing all these troubles. I'm sorry too.
You don't have to be sorry, but thank you.
Oops, I should get back to work.
I'll prepare steak tonight, your favorite meal.
Yay, I'm looking forward to it.
Love you.
Love you too. Mom, what are all these packages that arrived at home?
Hi, James. Good to know all the packages arrived there.
What are you thinking? What the hell do you think you're doing, sending 10 huge boxes to our house as cash on delivery?
You've already received them all, right?
Well, just in case I did. Olivia told me that you were planning to move in, so I was going to refuse pickup. But I felt bad for the delivery driver if I refused to pick up so many packages. The delivery fee was over $500. I'll charge you later.
Oh no, you're taking money from your mom?
Of course. Besides, Olivia and I haven't agreed to live with you together. Our house is in a big mess, with cardboard boxes taking up the whole hallway and entrance.
I'm sorry about that. I'll head to your place this noon. Then I'll put my stuff into my room.
Your room? There isn't a room for you in our house.
Maybe you're not aware that I have my own room at your house? I thought Olivia wouldn't tell you, but my guess was right.
What do you mean?
I asked Olivia to get a room for me when I move in, but she keeps being mean to me, as you know. That's why I thought she wouldn't prepare it for me. She was making excuses like there weren't enough rooms. She should consider giving me her room, or her bedridden mother. James, can you prepare a room for me?
No, I can't.
Why not? You agree with me living with you together, right?
I've never agreed. I've been telling you that I have the same opinion as Olivia's. I told you many times that we don't want to live with you.
James, you don't have to be nice to her anymore.
I don't get what you're talking about.
When we are talking just between us, you can tell me your true feelings.
I still don't get what you mean.
Come on, just say it. Just say the truth is you want to live with me.
What are you really talking about? Are you kidding?
I'm saying that you don't have to hesitate anymore.
Hesitate?
I know that you actually don't want to take care of her mother, do you? Why don't you kick her mother out and live with me from now on?
Are you crazy?
She has no choice but to live with her mother, so maybe it makes you hesitant to express your actual opinion. In this whole world, husbands hold a stronger position than wives. You, as the owner of the house, there's no reason for you to be hesitant in your own home.
I still don't understand what you're trying to get at.
I've allowed Olivia and her mother to live in your house. So the one who should be hesitant is her. She's been forcing you to take care of her mother, and she is behaving like it's a normal thing that you do. Olivia and her mother are insane.
Oh no, you're taking it wrong.
What?
Mom, you might be thinking that I'm the owner of this house.
Are you saying that you are not the owner? You are the owner, right? James, you really are amazing. You built such a big house in your first year of marriage. I'm so proud of you.
No. I'm saying that you're taking it wrong.
Am I?
This house is Olivia's parents' house.
Really? But it's such a new house.
It looks like a new house, but it's just because we renovated the significant portion of the house before we got married.
Renovated?
Olivia's mother paid for the renovation.
So that means...
And most importantly, it's in the name of Olivia. She inherited it from her father.
I didn't know that.
I've told you about this before. I'm sure Olivia told you that as well.
Oh, did you?
As far as I remember, we've told you 3 or 4 times. When I told you that, you didn't really listen well. You got so excited and praised me saying, "This is a great house." Every time you said that, I told you that it was what she inherited from her father. So it means Olivia is letting me live in her parents' house.
Wait a minute. I understand that Olivia inherited the house from her father. But is Olivia's mother so rich? She's bedridden and doesn't even work. Unlike me, her husband's inheritance and survivor's pension are not that much, right? It doesn't seem like she has enough money to renovate the house.
I've thought about it for a long time, but you really look down on her family.
I didn't mean so.
Olivia's father has passed away when he was young, but he was the president of the company with a long history.
I can't believe it.
And Olivia succeeded him and is now the president of the company.
What?
Olivia's mother paid for the house renovation in appreciation for her care. She paid for the house renovation out of her father's inheritance. And Olivia is paying for much of the maintenance fee of the house now. She is busy working as the president of the company, so I take care of her mother while working short hours from home. Actually, she can walk and eat normally with our support.
I didn't know that. I'm so sorry to hear that she forces you to do such troublesome work to you. What a pity.
Troublesome? Pity?
Yeah. As you are the head of the family, it's normal that you have to work outside the home to earn money. It's abnormal that the wife works outside the home while the husband takes care of the housework and nursing duties. Everyone would laugh at such a miserable story.
It's you whom everyone laughs at.
What?
Gender doesn't matter nowadays. Whoever can work should work, and whoever can do the housework should do the housework. At least, that's what Olivia and I think, and her mother also agrees with us. That's the reason why I don't want to live with you.
What do you mean?
If I live with you, you'll force your old values on us. It makes all of us stressed out. It's really stressful when the people who don't agree with our values have the strongest opinion.
I didn't think that you thought in that way.
Besides, if we live together, were you thinking of working or helping her with the care?
Oh, why would I have to do that? I have my husband's survivor's pension, so I don't have to work. I don't want to take care of a stranger, even if she's your wife's mother.
Were you attempting to exploit us? Living with such a parasite holds no benefit for us.
A parasite? How dare you say that to your mother?
I know why you want to live with us.
Tell me that if you really know.
You used up the inheritance from Dad, didn't you?
What?
The survivor's pension comes in regularly, but you spend so much money every month, so it won't be enough. So you want to move into our house and rely on us for all the food, clothing, and housing. And then use all of the money from the survivor's pension into what you want.
How could you know that much?
Mom, you said it yourself before. Dad's inheritance is smaller than you thought. And you almost use it up every month. And you mentioned that the asset he has made was small. Do you have to look down on everyone but yourself?
That's...
So, I'm sending back all your stuff I got today.
Well, about me moving in?
I told you from the beginning you can't move in. By the way, do you know I was adopted into her family when marrying her? Do you understand that? Just to tell you in case you don't remember, but my last name has changed because of this.
Really?
You forgot it? The name on the packages you've sent me so far was under my previous family name. I thought it was strange, but I now know why.
About you being adopted by her family. Why did you decide to be adopted?
You are the reason that I needed to be adopted, don't you remember?
What? Am I the reason?
When Dad passed away, my sister and her husband let you live in their house before. But you kept snubbing him after you moved in.
Well...
She was pissed off at you because of that and made you move out from her house.
Well, that's...
I saw that thing, so when I got married, I told you I'd never ever live with you. And Olivia is the only daughter of the family. So I told you that I would take her last name instead of her taking my last name. Now do you understand?
Huh?
Really, please listen to me. You've got to learn to listen to other people.
So what's going to happen to our family? Who will be the son and heir?
That's not the thing you should concern yourself.
But you know what? We're not a family of pedigree, but it may end with your generation. Even if there is an heir, what are you going to do with it? You used up all of the inheritance of father. Not only the cash, but also the stocks and our house were sold, so there is nothing to inherit. It would be better if this family comes to an end.
Oh no. Well.
Anyway, I'll send all your stuff back. Wait. Why? You know we can't live with you.
No, I mean, I've already canceled the lease on my apartment, so I have to move out at the end of the month.
That's what I thought.
So let me move into your place.
My aunt should be there soon.
Aunt? You mean my sister, Kath?
That's right. You are the eldest daughter, so you inherited the stocks and the house, but you sold off everything to buy things that you want. She really can't forgive you about that. She'll come and pick you up soon, so wait there.
No, wait. I don't like her.
Just think you are lucky enough to have a place to live. Bye.
Wait, James.
Right after this, my aunt arrived at my mother's apartment. She took my mother to her place. My aunt was married and living far away from my parents' house, and she didn't have contact with my mom for a long time. She is extremely angry that my mom sold all the property and spent the money. My aunt let my mother live in her house, and in return, she has made her do housework and work part-time, thinking that it's the best way for my mom to compensate. Finally, a peaceful time has come back to Olivia, her mom, and me. Although Olivia's mother is still handicapped on one side of her body, she is otherwise in good shape and enjoys her life.
Hey Alice, the wedding venue is near Oakwood Station, right?
Oh, Sarah! Yes, that's right. But why?
Is it the train station near Jackson University? I'm at the venue now, but the staff here said there's no wedding event today. So I wanted to confirm if I'm in the right venue.
The place is correct. Wait, are you serious? You are at the venue now!
Yeah, your wedding is today, right? It's written on the invitation too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
What?
My wedding was last week already. Oh, no. I didn't know you were not informed.
Seriously? Normally, if the sister doesn't come to the wedding, wouldn't you at least contact her? You didn't say anything to me, so I thought your wedding was today.
Well, I thought it was strange that you didn't show up at the wedding. But I knew you were jealous and upset with me. Since you were ugly, I thought you were too embarrassed to attend my beautiful wedding. That's why I intentionally didn't say anything to you. Well, I was planning to contact you later, but I was too busy enjoying my newlywed life. I completely forgot.
Oh, I see. From the way it sounds, was it intentional?
You're right. Well, I guess it was too obvious. Even though you're ugly, your instincts are sharp, huh?
As soon as I became an adult, I was kicked out of my parents' house and cut ties with family. I hadn't been in contact all this time, and suddenly I received a wedding invitation from you. I had a feeling something was suspicious, but I thought it was a big lifetime event, and I wanted to congratulate you. I didn't expect it to turn out like this.
You don't have to congratulate me. Who do you think you are? Did you forget that everybody hates you? You were kicked out of the house because we don't need ugly family members like you. If you had plastic surgery, it'll be a different story, but there's no way you'd be invited to a wedding looking as ugly as you are.
I came all the way to attend your wedding. I'm sure you have a reason for why you went to the trouble of sending me a fake invitation and you didn't invite me to the wedding.
I'm not sure, but you might understand why I did it.
Oh yeah? Explain to me then.
Then let me tell you. I stole your fiancé.
What?
And we got married last week. We were happily married with everyone's blessing. You haven't been able to contact your fiancé recently, right? Do you want to know why? That's because he's my husband now.
What?
Are you surprised? But it's too late now. I'm sorry. Your fiancé is all mine.
So, in other words, you intentionally told me a different wedding date so I wouldn't ruin your wedding.
Exactly. I didn't want to see your ugly crying face, so I got married last week. I made a special invitation with a different groom's names and dates, just to send it to you.
Wow, really? Just to make sure I wouldn't come, you did all that, huh?
That's right. Knowing you, who is both ugly and malicious, if you find out that I stole your fiancé, I don't know what kind of revenge you might try. It was worse than trouble. You fell for it perfectly. It's hilarious.
I'm malicious? Look who's talking. And my fiancé? Who?
Huh?
I didn't know I had a fiancé. Who are you talking about?
Oh, come on! You're being so bitter and acting tough again. I'm laughing beyond pity. Your fiancé said, after meeting me, he immediately forgot that you exist. Wait a minute. You have amnesia now because of the shock? Not only are you ugly, but you can't even see reality. Well, for an ugly person like you, if you miss this chance to get married, you might never get married again. I guess I can understand why you are so shocked.
You're being so sarcastic. Well, whatever. So, there's no wedding today, right?
That's right. It must be so frustrating for you. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll just enjoy my day off around here. Oh, poor Sarah, not even invited to her sister's wedding, craving for love.
Unable to marry anyone, a pitiful woman heading towards a lonely, miserable life. I feel so sorry for you, my poor sister. Look! It's a photo of the beach in Bali. I'm on my honeymoon now. The sunset over the beach was so beautiful. The food was super delicious. I ate this huge lobster and fresh oysters. There's also a spa and a pool. I might become even more beautiful. Aren't you jealous? Sarah, you've never been to a place like this, huh? I heard from your ex-fiancé, who became my husband, said you were begging him to take you here. But I'm sorry you couldn't go with him.
Here we go again. You're in Bali?
You must be jealous!
I went there with my friends a year ago.
What? You've never been abroad, so what are you talking about? You don't even have a boyfriend.
I can go abroad with my own money without asking my boyfriend. I've been traveling abroad a few times a year for work and leisure, so I don't particularly envy you. Nowadays, I enjoy quick staycations at luxury hotels. I realized it's better than getting tired from long flights, you know.
What's that? Sounds so boring. That's what old people do. You've always looked old. People used to mistake you for the older sister even though you are the younger one. And now you're telling me stuff like that? Well, I guess it can't be helped. You're a slow, boring hag who doesn't even realize that your fiancé is your sister's husband before you know it.
Are you still talking about that? I have absolutely no idea of having a fiancé. Just tell me, who are you talking about?
No way!
Why?
I don't want to leave my husband's name on your phone. I'm afraid you might do something out of jealousy, too.
I can't be jealous if you steal someone I don't know.
Oh, my husband is calling. Well, bye for now.
You're not gonna tell me after all. Well, whatever. If you're acting like that, I have my own plan. Hi, Grace. I know it's sudden, but does your cousin still have any connection with my sister? Hey, Sarah, it's been a while. Oh, yeah, she was at your sister's wedding last week. Anyway, are you feeling okay now? What? What do you mean? The day before your sister's wedding, you got sick and were hospitalized, right? I heard that's why you couldn't attend the wedding. Oh, I see. So that's the explanation for my absence. I didn't get hospitalized and I'm perfectly fine, so don't worry. Oh, really? I'm glad you're fine. Then why didn't you go to the wedding? I think I told you about my family problem, right? Oh, I thought you reconciled with them. We didn't. Did they mention about me during the wedding? That's what my cousin told me, but... Actually, I heard that the wedding was scheduled for a week later. I received a fake invitation, so when I went to the venue, there was no one. When I contacted my sister, she told me the wedding happened last week. Oh, I see. That's what happened. That's terrible. I don't care about them anymore, so it's fine. The invitation had not only a different date, but also a fake groom's name. Even the name? Why would they do something like that? It seems my sister mistook the groom for my ex-fiancé. What? She's so happy that she thinks she stole my fiancé and keep bragging me about it. It's just so annoying. Even when I ask about the groom's name, she doesn't want to say it. Huh? What do you mean? That's what I wanted to know, so I contacted you. Could you ask your cousin what the groom's name is? Okay, I got it. I'm with her now, so I'll ask her right away. Thank you. She told me the name of the groom. His name is William Thompson. William Thompson? You know him? I've never heard of him. My cousin said she'd never seen the groom before either. He wore glasses, he was good looking, but to put it bluntly, he seemed like a suspicious guy. Your cousin is really sharp. Tell her to cherish that keen eye of hers. Is he a shoddy guy? He quite dangerous. I'm 100% sure of it. Are you okay? I'm fine. It's good news that I know who he is. It might get a bit complicated, but I'll tell you everything once it's settled. Okay, I understand. Thanks for the help.
When I returned from my honeymoon, I received weird documents. Are you demanding me? If you mess with me too much, it won't end well. Hey, answer me, you ugly! Holding a grudge is such a loser thing to do.
What? I'm in the middle of work. What is it?
Why are you demanding alimony to me? Who do you think you are? I won't pay anything to you. Withdraw it.
Do you know why you are being demanded?
Is it because I stole your fiancé? To go so far as to demand your own sister, it seems there's no reason other than holding a grudge.
You received the documents, right? Did you read everything? I'm not the one who made the demand.
What?
On that document, it says Sarah, but it's not referring to me. Just read it carefully. The last name is different.
Oh, you're right. Huh, who is this person?
The woman who was mistaken for me by William Thompson.
What?
I became friends with a woman also named Sarah at a hobby class. And William was also a student in the same class. He heard a rumor that a woman named Sarah runs a company and is rich. He immediately approached my friend, assuming that she runs a company. But in reality, I'm the one who runs the company.
What? You? No way! What's that? I don't know anything about that.
I didn't tell you. I started the company after I was kicked out of the house and cut off from my family ties. So I didn't think I needed to tell you guys.
What? Why are you deciding things on your own? If you made money, you're supposed to give it to us. What are you doing, keeping it all to yourself?
You're just like William. You only think about using others.
Excuse me? What? You're talking so high and mighty. How can you talk about your ex-fiancé like that? You really sound like a miserable loser.
William wasn't my fiancé. He was the ex-fiancé of my friend. William thought he could get rich by marrying a rich woman. He mistook her, assuming that she was the one who owned the business. He became her boyfriend and kept asking for money. After getting engaged, he found out that he had mistaken her and simply dumped her.
What?
He immediately approached me afterward, but I knew what he wanted, so I rejected him, and that was the end. At that time, Sarah was preparing to claim compensation for William, but that jerk, he ran away.
He ran away? No way!
I don't know the details, but somehow he found out that my dad also runs a company. This time, he was after Dad's money, so he made a plan. He took advantage of you, and he successfully married into the family.
No way!
I think it's better to check your family's bank account now.
What?
He might have done something already.
What?
Well, I think you learned a good lesson from it. You really thought you stole a fiancé from me, huh? I'm sorry that you ended up like this.
Oh my God! Dad is really pissed off! From Dad's company account and personal account, a total of $300,000 is gone!
$300,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. And it's the company's money, isn't that pretty bad? Didn't they manage it properly?
He married to me, so he's supposed to become the future president. That's why I gave him the PIN number of the company account. Dad is really mad about that too. He's pissed that I caused all this trouble and he wants me to pay for it.
Dad, who used to spoil you all the time, is saying that? That's pretty bad. Well, I think it's all your fault. Where's William now?
Well, he hasn't come home since our honeymoon. He disappeared with $300,000. I don't know what to do.
If you hadn't been so stupid as to send me a fake wedding invitation, I could have found out about it earlier.
Oh, no!
It's your own fault.
Instead of saying that, just help me.
Why?
Why not? You're a business owner. You have money, right? Your family is in trouble, so you should help me.
Do you remember what you, Dad, and Mom said to me the day I was kicked out of the house? You're not family. Our precious daughter is only Alice. We won't help you if anything happens to you. Ugly woman like you should live on your own. Do you think I'd want to help someone who said those things to me?
Don't you know the word helping each other?
I don't remember being helped.
Whatever! Just help me!
Why should I help you?
Because we're family!
I was told I was not family and got kicked out of the house.
But you're my sister!
If I'm not family, that means I'm not your sister either.
Please, Sarah! Enough with that! Just help me! Don't be so cocky, you ugly!
Wow, it's crazy that you can still say that to me when you are asking for help.
Oh, I mean, you're the one with the most money in our house right now!
Don't include me in our house.
Please help me! Give me some money!
Oh, by the way,
What?
William ran away, but my friend Sarah's lawyer will probably find him no matter what. Don't worry about that part. You can say whatever you want to me, but I won't help you at all. So, good luck.
Sarah! Wait! Sarah, come on!
It seems William used the $300,000 to pay up Sarah's demand. During his escape, he made a deposit to Sarah from an ATM. He was traced from the location of the ATM, and it led to his capture. I don't know exactly what kind of trial William went through after that, but before I knew it, Dad's company had gone bankrupt. According to rumors, William took out a loan to compensate all the money he stole. He begged that he never wanted to divorce Alice. Now, the two are living together, paying off their debt. However, Alice, tired of living in extreme poverty, used the money from Dad's company. The repeated family drama and debt caused the employees to leave the company, and the business became unable to continue. At the end, the company went bankrupt again, and the whole family was forced to live in that hell.
Hey, sister-in-law. What was that today? What's with you, sister-in-law? Huh, Megan? I thought my phone was ringing all the time. It was you, wasn't it? I finally got an answer. I've been calling you a bunch of times since a while ago. Why are you ignoring me? I'm sorry. I've been so busy. I'm just now getting settled. Sister-in-law, isn't it awful? What? Why should I be kicked out? I've come all the way from far away to see you. They're all dragging me out of the venue. You'll pay me back for the wasted train fare later, won't you? Don't tell me you don't understand at all. You have no idea why you were kicked out of the venue? I don't understand. Why do I have to go through this? It's your outfit. What outfit? It was my mother's funeral. I don't think that was a good idea. Oh, you mean my dress? Yes. Attending a funeral in a flashy pink dress? I think it's insane. I don't know. I think I did a good thing. Huh? Because everyone except for me was so gloomy and had a bitter look on their face. You were sobbing and crying. If a beautiful woman like me appeared in a dress, everyone would smile. You don't seem to realize what a terrible thing you've done. Didn't you notice that everyone was giving you the cold shoulder? I don't understand why I should be upset at all. I mean, some people were smiling when they saw me in my dress. I'm sure they were happy to see me. They weren't smiling. They were laughing. Don't get it wrong. But you're really happy, aren't you, sister-in-law? What? Because when your mom dies, you'll get an inheritance, right? You'll be lucky to get extra income. What are you talking about? So, it was a happy funeral. It's a happy day. I wore my favorite outfit, while everyone else was dressed all black like cockroaches. I made the place look gorgeous. You should be thanking me. You're disgusting. You're so inappropriate. I lost my mother. I'm devastated. And you're congratulating me? Funerals don't need to be glamorous. Really? I'm stunned. Don't you know anything about that? You've never been to a funeral before? Yes, I have. So you went in a fancy dress then, too? No way. I wore a normal morning dress. Then why did you come like that to my mother's funeral? You came dressed like an insane person. Do you have something against my mother? I have nothing against your mother, but I can't forgive you. I don't remember doing anything bad to you. You took my brother away from me. Huh? Ever since I was little, I dreamed of becoming my brother's wife. Don't tell me you still think that. I know that siblings can't get married, but at least the woman my brother marries must be someone I approve of. So you're saying you don't approve of me? That's right, because you're so plain, to be honest. What? My brother is handsome, went to a good university, and works for a prestigious company. If my brother's wife is dull and ugly, I feel sorry for him. That's not true. To you, it may be whatever, but to me, it's a real problem. So you were trying to irritate me when you wore the dress? Well, I guess you could say that. You're such a jerk for doing that at my mother's funeral to harass me. You're the worst. I want you to divorce right now. But your brother chose me as his wife. No matter how much you don't like me, if you love your brother, you should respect his wishes, don't you think? Huh? Are you trying to lecture me? You're a big ugly bitch. I'll have my brother scold you later. That brother of yours is also very upset with you in your dress. Huh? How can he be angry at his beautiful sister's beautiful dress? Don't you see how crazy it is to wear a pink dress to a funeral? But a beautiful girl like me is special. I don't think my brother would be mad at me. I'm just taking the stance that it's not my fault. Of course it's your fault. All right then. If it's a fight you want, you'll get one. Huh? I'll do to you what you did to me. I'll do the same to you someday. You're so full of it. You don't have the guts to take revenge on me. If that's how you feel. But I'm serious. scary. Well, go ahead and try if you can.
Emily, I'm really sorry my sister bothered you today. Is everything all right over there?
Yes, Sean.
Your father and all the relatives must be angry.
Sort of. I can't help it after she did such a crazy thing. But everyone is grateful to you. We all know that you had harsh words with Megan.
Well, I was worried that maybe I'd be disowned by your father and the other relatives. I guess everything's fine now.
I'm fine. You're not the bad guy. By the way, how are things going over there? How is it going with Megan?
Oh, not good.
Not good?
I scolded her pretty hard, but Megan didn't seem to respond at all.
You even went to your parents' house to tell them about it.
My parents knew that and warned Megan she should listen to me, but she wouldn't listen to me at all, saying, "Your wife made you do it, didn't she?"
I see.
I couldn't get through to her. My head was starting to spin.
You must have had a hard time.
Megan's always been a self-centered girl, but I didn't think she'd do something like that at your mother's funeral. Anyway, I'm coming home soon. If I stay at my parents' house, Megan might think I'm on her side. Or maybe she already does.
Maybe. She said to me, "I'll have my brother scold you." She really seems to love you.
I wish she'd stop involving me. I'm sorry, Emily. I'm not much help.
It's okay.
From now on, you don't have to be involved with Megan at all. I'll give her a stern talking to about staying away from you and your family.
Okay then. I appreciate it.
I'm on my way to you now.
Okay. Have a safe trip home. Hello, sister-in-law. How have you been? Huh? I'm your sister-in-law, Megan. Megan? Oh no, why are you surprised? I didn't expect to hear from you. Didn't your brother tell you to stay away from me? My brother is so terrible. You're insane. Stay away from Emily and her family. What in the world did I do? Huh? 3 years have passed. It's been 3 years since then, and you still have no remorse. What do you want me to be sorry for? You wore a fancy dress to my mother's funeral. Oh no, do you still hold that against me? I'll never forget it. But that's not the point. I called you today with an important announcement. What? I'm getting married. Really? And my partner's family is rich, and he works for a big company. It's the man of my dreams. Okay. Hey, what's with that weak reaction? Aren't you going to congratulate me? Yes, congratulations. And that's all you want? Oh God, you're cold. Because it's none of my business. It is your business. We're sisters-in-law. Sisters, huh? We're getting married next month. I'd love for my sister-in-law to attend. Of course you'll come, right? Next month? That's short notice. I've never heard of you getting married or having a wedding. This is the first I've learned of it. Sean, your father, and your mother, none of them said anything about you having a wedding. Did you tell your parents or Sean about your marriage? That's the thing. My brother and my parents are terrible. They weren't happy at all when I told them about my marriage. They even said they weren't going to attend my wedding. Oh, no. They say they can't forgive me for causing trouble at your mother's funeral. Ever since then, everyone has been so cold to me. They won't even let me into their house. I see. Unlike you, everyone else in your family has sense. Not attending your daughter's wedding would be insane. That's why I want my sister-in-law to attend as a relative at least. Well, I'll send you an invitation. You must come, right? I won't go either. Why not? Because I feel the same way as Sean and your parents. I'm not going to congratulate you. I don't want that. You should attend as a representative of the family. Just for the record, what's the date of the wedding? The last Sunday of next month. Oh, I can't make that day anyway.
What? Why?
Because I have important things to do.
Business? There's nothing more important than your sister-in-law's wedding.
You know what? Even if I wasn't busy that day, I wouldn't go to your wedding.
Don't say that.
I'm busy now. See you later.
Wait, sister-in-law. What's the matter? It's a happy wedding, but everyone's so cold. I'll definitely have you come to the ceremony.
Sean, is this a good time? Sorry if you're busy at work.
I'm on break right now. It's fine. What's up?
Did you hear that Megan's getting married?
Huh? Oh, well, we talked about that before. Me and my parents cut ties with Megan. I don't care if she's getting married or not.
But then, just now, I got a text from Megan. She asked me to come to her wedding.
Just you?
Yeah. They're getting married on the last Sunday of next month. But I can't attend because I have my mother's memorial service.
Of course. That's the 3rd anniversary of your mother's death.
Megan is insistent that I attend. I don't have to go, right?
Sure, you can ignore her. What the hell is she thinking? Calling you just because she can't talk with me or mom and dad? I can't believe she contacted you. I told her not to bother you.
But you know what, Sean? Maybe this is our chance.
What?
I've been thinking about something. I'm thinking that I can use this opportunity to make Megan shocked.
Emily, are you up to something?
Sort of. I'll tell you in detail when you come home from work today.
Oh, okay.
Good luck with your work then.
Hey, sister-in-law. The wedding's about to start. You're not at the venue yet, are you? What on earth are you doing?
Oh, right. It's Megan's wedding today.
What are you playing at? Hurry up and get here.
I told you I'm not going because I have something to do.
Even if you have something to do there, you have to put my wedding first.
I can't. It's the 3rd anniversary of my mother's death. We're having a family reunion.
What are you talking about? Are my brother and parents going there too?
Yes, they are.
That's terrible. You're not coming to my wedding.
I can't go to your wedding anyway.
No, no, no. You have to go now. None of my relatives are coming. The groom's family will think I'm weird.
That can't be helped. You're the one who invited them.
That's right. If all your relatives are here, you should bring them all to the wedding now.
Huh?
How many people are over there?
About 15 people.
Wow, that's a fair number of people. Well, I'll invite you to my wedding, so come over right now.
What? Are you sure you're okay with that many people suddenly showing up?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. It's a buffet-style wedding. It's at the restaurant Atticus at the south exit of Station S.
Oh, Atticus is close to here. We could go there if we wanted to, but I'd have to change my clothes.
What? If you do that, my wedding will be over. I don't care about your clothes. Just come over right away.
Are you sure?
It's fine.
We're going straight from the memorial service, right? Are you sure you don't want me to change?
That's why I said come quickly.
Okay, the whole family will be there. I don't care if you regret it.
Why would I regret it? Of course it's better to have more people there.
Don't complain later.
Just come. You're terrible. Why did you do that to me?
What? What did I do?
It's so weird to attend a wedding in mourning clothes. And it wasn't just you. My father, my mother, and even my brother.
You told us to come quickly and not change. We just did as you asked.
You know what? Don't you have any common sense?
That's why I said we had to change. I asked you if we didn't need to change for the wedding straight from the memorial service.
Oh.
I asked you repeatedly, but you still insisted that I come without changing my clothes.
Because it's not a funeral, and I didn't expect everyone to be wearing mourning clothes.
I didn't think you would. Did you think that the 3rd anniversary of the death of a loved one was supposed to be celebrated in a glamorous dress like a wedding? Well, it's no wonder you think so. You're the kind of insane person who would show up to my mother's funeral in a pink dress.
I mean...
Now you understand, don't you?
Well...
Do you understand how I felt when my mother's funeral was ruined?
Are you saying that you... Is this payback for the funeral?
Yes, I told you 3 years ago, right? I said I would definitely get revenge.
Oh, no.
I was lucky that your wedding coincided with the 3rd anniversary of my mother's death. The whole family was able to jump in with their mourning clothes on. The groom's family must have been very surprised.
My partner and in-laws were asking me why my relatives came in mourning clothes. I'm really annoyed.
Well, it's all your own fault. I'm so glad I got my revenge on you. Well, I'm busy, so I'll see you later.
Sister-in-law? Please help me.
Oh, Megan, what's wrong?
It's the worst. We just got married. It was all for nothing.
What?
My husband has divorced me.
Oh.
It's your fault.
What?
You came to our wedding in mourning clothes. I explained that it just happened to be the 3rd anniversary of my sister-in-law's mother's death, but my husband and in-laws had their doubts. They came all the way to my parents' house to ask them about it.
Oh.
Then they found out I wore a pink dress to the funeral. He said he couldn't be married to such an insane woman. He was so mad at me.
I'm sure he would be.
I don't want a divorce. I've just gotten a rich, handsome man. You need to do something about it.
No, there's nothing I can do.
It's your fault. Convince my husband to forget the divorce.
I don't want to. I mean, it's a good thing your husband realized your true nature earlier, isn't it?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sure your husband was fooled by you because you've been acting sweet all along. But when he found out that you were actually an insane woman, he confronted you with the divorce. If it was after a baby was born or something, it would be a lot harder. I'm glad you got a divorce while you still can.
You've got to be kidding me. You messed up my happiness.
You messed up my funeral and you have no remorse. You have no right to happiness.
What?
I'm done taking revenge on you. I'm going to block your number after today.
Wait a minute. Are you abandoning me, your sister-in-law?
Okay, bye. Goodbye forever.
Wait, sister-in-law. I'm sorry about what happened at the funeral. Please help me. Sister-in-law?
Shortly thereafter, my sister-in-law divorced. It seems that my sister-in-law was evicted from the new house she was living in with her husband and moved into her parents' house. Her parents soon kicked her out. Rumor has it that she is now moving from one internet cafe to another. My sister-in-law quit her job when she got married, so she has been working part-time at a day job to make ends meet. She thought she was on the top of the world, but she has hit rock bottom. In my sister-in-law's case, she got what she deserved. On the other hand, 1 month after my sister-in-law's wedding, I found out that I was pregnant. Now my husband and I are living a peaceful life together, looking forward to the birth of our baby. I'm sorry I couldn't show my mother the face of her grandchild. I'm sure my mother is watching over us from heaven and is happy about the new addition to our family.
Mia, you got a minute?
Yeah, do you need something?
You were walking around with a guy earlier, weren't you?
What?
I know that.
No what?
That you were walking around chatting with a random guy.
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean Mr. Underwood?
Who the hell is that? Is that the guy you're having an affair with?
What are you talking about? I'd never do something like that. I'm already busy, as you know.
Then who's that guy? He's taking advantage of me being out of town. You're taking him home, aren't you?
What? That's actually crazy.
Then why were you walking around with that guy with a smile on your face?
Because I have to entertain him.
Cut the crap. You're really sneaking around cheating on me with this chump of a coworker, aren't you?
Why are you so convinced I'm cheating on you? Mr. Underwood may be young, but he's our client's boss. He's not a coworker. I need to show him some hospitality. It's literally part of my job.
Nice excuse.
I mean, how did you even know I was with Mr. Underwood?
I got a picture.
From who?
Does it matter?
Yeah. It's making me feel really creeped out. Am I being followed by someone?
I thought maybe you were cheating on me. I asked someone to do it.
Huh? Why would you do that? How would I cheat on you? You don't believe me?
Not really. I've been worried about you, you know. I've been traveling a lot these days. What if you cheated on me while I was away? You don't know how it feels to be a man, do you?
Of course I don't. I'm perfectly fine, so don't worry, okay?
Can I really trust you?
Of course. If you still don't believe me, my boss can vouch for me. Do you want him to give you a call?
Nah. If you say so, then I believe you. I must have been wrong.
Wasn't that obvious? So, are you going to be home from your business trip anytime soon?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know how things go tomorrow.
Okay.
I got another picture sent to me.
What is it this time?
A picture of you having dinner with a guy. This stuff only happens during my business trips. What's the meaning of this?
What pictures?
I'm sending it to you now.
This was the day before yesterday.
Why are you having dinner with a guy?
I'm not the only one who had dinner with him. Once in a while, everyone in accounting has lunch together. There were about 7 of us, men and women combined. Somehow, we're the only ones in the photo.
Then who's this guy?
My boss.
Your boss?
That's right. If you don't believe me, I've got plenty of witnesses.
No, it's fine. I'm glad I know the truth.
Do you really think I'm cheating on you again? Joseph, do you really find me that hard to believe?
Well, who wouldn't think so if I saw a picture like this?
Stop it. I would never cheat on you, especially publicly, and during work, no less.
You don't know that. Anything can happen in a relationship, right?
Joseph, aren't you being a little paranoid?
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, who the hell is taking these pictures?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because if I told you, I wouldn't be able to ask him to help me whenever I think you're cheating on me.
I'm telling you, I'm not. All I do is work, shop, and come home. I cook dinner, I clean up, and I do the rest of the chores. I do that every day, you know. I've got no time for an affair.
I'm away on a business trip. I don't know what you're really doing.
What do you mean?
What if you're having an affair while I'm gone?
Are you still saying that? Whatever. That's enough. I'm sick of being stalked like this just on a whim of yours. If you ever do this again, I'll file a police report. I'm serious. I'll go to the police, okay?
Okay, I believe you, Mia.
I haven't even done anything to arouse your suspicion.
I'm sorry. I just really love you, you know.
If you love me so much, you have to fully trust me. You see, the way you're doubting me this much, it's making me sad.
I'm sorry. Mia, are you at work?
Joseph? Yeah, but I'm fine. I can at least text you though. What's wrong? You're on a business trip, right?
I was, but the mother of a close colleague of mine passed away. I had to come back on short notice.
Oh my, that's terrible. So you're coming home today?
Well, I have to go to her funeral. Afterwards, I have to leave again as soon as possible.
I see.
Sorry.
Well, I guess you were on a trip. You have no choice.
Well, I just need to pick up my funeral outfit.
It's hanging in the closet in my bedroom.
Oh, okay. I'll take it with me then.
Okay. I know it's a lot of work. My condolences to her family.
And I'm sorry I couldn't meet you.
That's okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be working overtime again today anyways, so...
I know you're busy at work. Please don't push yourself too hard. If you go down, I go down. Got it?
Okay, I'll try my best.
Mia, I can't believe you. I trusted you.
What's wrong? Did you find your outfit?
I don't care about the outfit.
Huh? What's going on?
I just went into the bedroom and found a pair of underwear in the house that's not mine. What do you mean?
In the bedroom? I didn't see anything like that this morning. Are you sure it's not your underwear?
It's not mine. That's why I'm texting you. You're the worst for cheating on me in our own home.
Wait a minute. I don't know anything about this. I swear, I don't know a thing.
You took advantage of my business trip. I knew you were cheating on me. Who was it? The guy you were walking with the other day?
I don't know what you're talking about. I told you I'm not cheating on you. How many times do I have to tell you?
You're terrible. Your husband's working his ass off for you, and you bring a man home and cheat on him. How slutty can you be?
Isn't that your underwear? And they weren't there before I came to work. I'm telling you, I'm sure of it. I go home every day.
Don't lie to me. It's bright as day. I have proof right here.
Wait. If men's underwear really is in my bedroom, someone must have broken in. This is getting kinda creepy. Joseph, call the police.
What are you talking about? I'm not calling the police. Don't try to cover up what you did.
I'm not cheating on you. I would never cheat on you. Why don't you believe me?
Because you've been acting suspiciously for a while now. I wanted to believe you, but if I find a pair of underwear in the bedroom that's not mine, how am I supposed to believe you?
I really don't know. Why would they be in your bedroom? What if they ransacked the other rooms?
No, they didn't. There was just a pair of underwear in your bedroom, so it's obviously suspicious, isn't it?
No money or property stolen?
No.
I'm afraid to go home. Someone definitely broke in.
Hey, how long are you going to keep on playing dumb? I knew you're cheating on me.
How can you be so sure? I told you I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, it's even more suspicious when you get pissed off like that.
Whatever. When you get back from your business trip, let's talk about it face to face.
Hey, don't run away like that.
I'm not running away. I said, let's talk about it.
You're just trying to keep me in the dark, aren't you? That's enough. I'm divorcing you.
Divorce? What are you talking about all of a sudden? I didn't do anything and I don't know anything about it, and now you're divorcing me?
Stop blabbering nonsense. You've been cheating on me right under my nose. I have no intention of staying married to a woman like you.
Oh no. You really won't believe me, will you?
I wanted to believe you, But now, I don't know what to think. I mean, I found a pair of men's underwear in the bedroom where I sleep. There's no way I would believe you. We're getting a divorce.
Wait a minute. Don't just decide this on your own. Joseph, I just got home. I didn't find any men's underwear on the floor. Joseph?
What? Are you trying to make up an excuse? I took the underwear.
Why?
So you don't toss them. Something like this is basically an admission that you cheated on me.
I didn't see the underwear in the first place. I can't admit to something I didn't do.
I made sure I took pictures to prove it. Here it is.
Thanks for sending them. This underwear was in a bag, right?
What?
There was an empty underwear bag in the trash can in the bedroom. It was thrown there.
Maybe your cheating buddy dumped it there, coming inside with a fresh pair of undies while the man in the house isn't there. What a chump.
I'm telling you, I didn't bring any man into the house.
I don't need any more excuses. I've already decided to divorce you. As long as I have proof of infidelity, I'm going to charge for alimony too. You're done.
This is really weird. So I called the police on the way home.
What?
Because it's just too weird. The only possible thing happened that I can think of is trespassing.
You called the police?
This whole thing is so insane, it makes me want to vomit. What if someone broke in while you were sleeping alone?
Are you an idiot? It's just your new boyfriend, isn't it? You'd be troubling the police too much, calling them every night he screwed you.
I'm saying I don't know anything about this. Someone definitely broke into my bedroom. I might even have to move out.
Would you go that far to cover up your own affair? I didn't think you were that crazy. There's no way it's trespassing. Tell the police to leave immediately. Don't let them get in the way of your job.
No, there's definitely a reason for this. I was sure of it.
I can't deal with you anymore. Anyway, I'm filling out a divorce petition as we speak. I'll see you in court.
Joseph, when are you coming home? How long is your business trip?
Don't be silly. I don't want to go home to a slut. Even if my business trip ends, I'm not going home until the divorce is finalized.
I see.
What's with you?
I finally got the test results.
What test results?
Fingerprints.
What do you mean, fingerprints?
You said there might be a break-in at my place.
You're still talking about that? It's your boyfriend, isn't it?
No. I told you there was an empty bag in the trash that day.
Yeah?
And you sent me a picture of the underwear, right? I found it came from that bag. Same brand, same everything.
What?
Also, your fingerprints were found on the bag. Can you explain that to me?
What? I don't know anything about the bag. I definitely don't remember touching it.
Oh, and that strange feeling, like I'm being followed? Yeah, the one that started around the time you started talking about how I was cheating on you.
Huh?
I realized there's always this one woman hanging around, no matter where I go. I bet she's the one taking my picture, right?
I don't know who that woman is. You're just imagining things, aren't you?
I was really uncomfortable. I mean, I was scared. This one woman who was always following me around. So I took the plunge and hired a private investigator to look into it.
A private investigator? You did that?
Because it's crazy, right? I mean, strangers are literally taking pictures of me. And you say there was a pair of underwear in my bedroom? You suspect me of cheating on you, which I have zero memory of.
And then?
What do you expect? It's a private investigator. He got all the evidence he needed.
Proof of what?
That it wasn't me who was cheating, but you,
What the hell do you mean?
You lied about the business trip, didn't you?
I wasn't lying. I was working hard.
I even called your company to ask about it.
Why would you do that?
You've hardly had any business trips before. I thought it was strange that you've been taking so many long-term business trips. Then, they told me you never went on any business trips in the first place. You were at your real girlfriend's house anyway, weren't you?
That's not true. I don't know who told you that, but it's gotta be a mistake.
You pretended you were on a business trip. You used her to take pictures of me with a man. You were the one making up this affair, weren't you?
No, I wouldn't cheat.
But I have proof that you were on a date with this woman, and solid proof you were kissing in the park. There's plenty more, you know. Never underestimate a private investigator.
When did this happen?
Joseph, you've always been so obvious, and your reactions were so immature. You didn't think that would give you away? The private investigator even found adultery on your criminal record. It hit me right away. You even promised you wouldn't cheat again, didn't you?
Did I?
You swore if you ever cheated on anyone again, you'd divorce them. Or maybe you've forgotten, huh?
What? I didn't make any promise.
Don't play dumb with me. You got your parents involved in this. You even wrote a written promise in front of everyone. I'll send this in the group chat.
That's dirty.
What's dirty about it?
You tricked me.
You were the one that tricked me, weren't you? You can't just pretend I cheated on you and then think about divorce. I've already reported everything to your parents.
Huh? Wait a minute. Why did you have to tell my parents?
Because you broke the promise you made, remember? You made it sound like I cheated on you. You were going to divorce me and rob me dry, weren't you? I can't believe it. I told your parents all about that too.
Come on. If I did that, my parents would be pissed at me.
Duh. I've already told them you want a divorce.
What?
You promised them that if you ever cheated again, you'd divorce. Your parents are taking good care of the divorce papers. So head on over to your parents' house to fetch them.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Speaking of your parents, they promised me that they'll make sure you'll be the one paying the alimony. They apologized to me over and over again, saying how sorry they were for making me feel like this. I'm really sorry it has to be this way too. All because of their stupid son.
You're such a selfish bastard. I'm not going for the divorce papers. I don't have to file for a divorce. I'll just live at her place.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Huh?
She's a part-timer at your company, isn't she? I know everything about her, you know. Should I deliver the divorce papers to her house instead?
You're disgusting.
Which one of us is disgusting, really? I'll never forgive you for making up an affair that never really happened. Or if you want, I can leave the divorce papers at your office.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Or perhaps, should I ask your parents to deliver it to the company?
Don't do anything hasty. If you do that, you won't get away with it.
Then go to your parents' house and apologize. They're gonna give you a hell of a time, though.
Oh no. How am I supposed to face my parents?
I don't know anything about that. But your mommy and daddy are both very angry, you know. They said that after they watched you fill out the divorce papers, they'd still cut ties with you. They seemed kinda sad that even despite all that, it wouldn't cure your cheating habits.
Lies.
How much do you think you've made your parents cry? I think you need to rethink your life. You wrote a promise and broke it just like that. You're subhuman.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. So could you please talk to my parents?
Huh? What's this all of a sudden? You're divorcing me, right? What do you want me to talk to them about?
No, I mean, I'm begging you to ask them to forgive me. Or approve of my relationship with my new girlfriend. Or please don't break up the relationship between father and son. Couldn't you at least do that for me?
I can't believe it. What the hell are you talking about? No wonder your parents had a hard time. Anyway, you need to go get your divorce papers and file them with the authorities right away. Maybe your parents might help you.
Hey, come on. You've got to be kidding me. I'm too scared to go to my parents' house.
You did this to yourself. You're responsible for your own actions. But remember, I will never help you, not even once.
Don't say that. We're married, aren't we?
Don't be silly. You're the one who broke up our marriage.
I didn't.
That's it, Joseph. I can't trust you anymore. I'm not going to share my life with someone I can't trust.
Mia, forgive me, please. I'll leave her and I'll change, I promise.
I'm sick of hearing that crap too. Sick. Anyways, go. Get the divorce papers.
Mia.
Oh, and also, if you don't, I'm going to take both of you to court and I'm winning. Just so you know.
Huh? Are you trying to humiliate me? Anyway, I can't pay up anything like that.
What a shame. Even though you're cheating on me. As for the alimony, your parents had something to say. I'm really sorry for all the trouble my son has caused you, Mia. They said they'll make sure he'll work hard and pay it all, no matter what.
That can't be. This is scary. Please help me. Please.
Nah. I've given you so many chances to change, haven't I? But you still betrayed me, so I have no reason to help you.
Then at least ask my parents to cancel the divorce. I can't pay you alimony.
Why don't you just ask them for that in person? I've already talked to your parents. What's done is done.
Please, Mia.
I refuse. After that, with the help of my in-laws, I was able to get divorced without a hitch. Joseph was lectured by his parents to the point of tears. He also got an alimony order and was kicked out of the house. I just hope he doesn't cheat on the next poor soul he dates. I also confronted the other woman, and she paid me not to tell anyone. I will never forgive them for following me and taking pictures of me without my permission. I was going to file a restraining order if they didn't leave me alone. I'm glad that it all went smoothly and quietly. When the company found out about her affair with Joseph, she quit her job and ended the relationship. Basically, Joseph got dumped. He remained alone at the company, continued to work to repay his parents who paid for him. It seems like he's working just to lessen that debt just a little bit each day. Well, I have nothing to say as long as the alimony is paid. I'm back to being single, and every day I put all my energy into my work.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.